Hi there guys, today I'm going to show you how to play any PS4 games on Android. You can do it on any Android smartphones or tablet which you have bought within the last 2 to 3 years. Not just that, it is a complete step-by-step in the video on the topic as well. So hopefully you will not have any doubt once you have reached the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get started. Grab your smartphone, go to the Play Store and download the app called PS Remote Play. Don't worry, it's official and from Sony. Theoretically, any Android device which runs on Android 5.0 or above system software can play PS4 games using an on-screen controller. But if you have something hot which you have bought recently which is running on an Android version 10.0 or higher, can connect your DualShock 4 via Bluetooth to play your favorite PS4 games as intended. Fortunately, this device is on Android 11, so I can show you all the things you can do in the best case scenario. Before that, connect your Android device with an available Wi-Fi network. Make sure you have connected to a steady and decent bandwidth internet connection. The official recommendations are 12 megabits per second up and down or higher, or if you don't have that, you should have at least a 5 megabits connection to run things smoothly. If you have anywhere below that, just forget the remote play and enjoy your games on the console with all its glory. Also, you don't have to be on the same network as your PS4 to make it work. But remote play will only work on Wi-Fi network, so you can't use your mobile data unless you're using it as a hotspot from another device. Now before we go into explain the console side of things, let me just show you what this app can do in the settings for the best experience. It's pretty straightforward. Once you're on the app for the first time, tap the sign in option which will bring you to the PlayStation Network sign in page on your default browser. Enter your PSN ID credential, hit sign in and you'll be redirected back to the app. And that's how it can automatically find your PS4 anywhere on the globe if it's plugged in and turned on. And now we'll ask your permission to access your information from both the app and your device. It is used to improve the app or user experience, and it may be used for other things such as show you personalized content, recommendations or ad. If you don't care about stuff like that, just tap the confirm and continue, otherwise go to modify settings and choose limit data option. Then tap confirm and continue button. Now we'll show you the instruction to use the DualShock 4 with your Android device. Let's just skip that for now, I'll be showing that later on the video. Now we have done with the initial setup procedure, so let's go straight for the remote play feature. You'll be asked to choose your console. It is the all new remote play app, not the old one. It has built-in support for PS5 as well. As you know, we are here to show you the PS4's remote play feature, so we need to choose the PS4. But wait, before we do that, let me just show you the remote play settings real quick. So go to settings gear icon on the top. Now you will see these options. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, so I'm gonna go for the most important settings, which is the essential part which will be affecting your remote play streaming experience directly. And that is video quality for remote play option. Click on it and here you can see the settings for both PS5 and PS4. So we are going to the PS4 side and you can choose the resolution and frame rate for the stream, which is a choice I can't make for you. If you have the recommended specs that I mentioned earlier, definitely go for the high resolution and high frame rate. And if you're lagging behind the recommended specs, then a lower standard option on both resolution and frame rate might give you an uninterrupted experience. For me, I have more than the recommended specs, so I will go for the best resolution, which is 1080p in this case, and a high frame rate, hoping it would be about 30. If you're curious, these are what I'm using: a Wi-Fi 6 router, 150 megabits per second connection, and on the console side a PS4 Pro. If you don't know, you can only choose the resolution of the stream to 1080p, aka the best in this case if you're using a PS4 Pro console. Otherwise, you might be stuck with 720p. It's not a bad thing on a device as small as the size of your palm, but to go up to the Full HD resolution on the remote play, you have to have a PS4 Pro model. And please remember, if you see anything like a frame skipping or audio issue, try lowering the settings one step at a time until you find a sweet spot. And that's all you need to know on the app side for now. So let's move on to the PS4 and set up the remote play connection over there. On PS4, it's pretty simple. First of all, make sure your console is connected to the internet either wired or wirelessly and using the same PSN account which you connected your remote play app with. And also make sure your console is updated to the latest system software, which is 8.03 as of now, in order to use the new remote play app. Now go to settings, navigate to remote play connection settings and enable remote play option. And that's all you need to do on your console. So let's go back to the PS Remote Play app and start a connection. From now on, it's just a matter of selecting this PS4 option and I will search for the PS4 remotely and establish a connection like this. And you're good to go. It might take a few minutes, but in most cases, I will get connected almost under a minute. At least that's what I'm experiencing right now. Or if you're having trouble establishing a connection with your PS4 this way, there is always a manual connection method. And let me quickly explain that as well. Let's go back and select the PS4 option once again, While it's auto searching, you will see the link manually option down here. Hit that and will ask you a code from your PS4, so go to the remote play settings as we did before on the PS4 and click on the add device button. Now we'll show you a code that you can then type into your PS Remote Play app like this. Once you did that, hit the link and there we go. It added the device, it established a connection with your PS4 manually, and from this point on you can play your PS4 games remotely and you don't have to go through all the setup procedure when you're in a mood to play something. Whenever you want to play a PS4 game remotely, go to PS Remote Play app, choose your PS4 which you have previously connected with, and you're ready to play just like that. And you know something, you can put your PS4 to rest mode when you want to disconnect the remote play session using the PS Remote Play app. For that, go to settings gear icon on the bottom left corner of your screen and choose disconnect. When you press that, you will see a pop-up which says this remote play session will be disconnected, and under that you will see an option which is put the connected console to rest mode. By enabling this option, it will disconnect your session and put your console to rest mode remotely. And later if you want, you can use the remote play to wake the PS4 system from the rest mode as well. So if you're away from your console, it is a nice feature to have, because without accessing your console physically, you can kinda turn it on or off. Not really, but rest mode is very close to powering off the console because it's not using any of the major resources of your console and it is only using a little amount of electricity while it's on rest mode. Wait, it isn't finished yet, I have something else to show you as well. Normally at this point you're ready to go or can start playing the game already with the on-screen controller. But if you're not a fan of that, you can always use the DS4 with your Android device wirelessly. Or you can even attach it to your smartphone and play it like a real portable PS4 setup. No doubt it is a complete portable PS4 experience. So let me dive in and show you how to connect your DualShock 4 to the Android device real quick. Pick up your DS4 and keep pressing the PS button plus share button simultaneously, and your computer will start blinking like this, which means it's on Bluetooth pairing mode. Now take your smartphone or Android device, go to the Bluetooth settings as you do normally, and search and pair the controller as you do with any other Bluetooth device which you're familiar with. Once you have done that, you can go to the remote play and directly use the DualShock 4 as an input, and there is no need to tweak or enable any settings for this to work on the remote play app. To disconnect the DS4, you had to manually turn off the Bluetooth option on your Android device, which will turn off the controller as well. And to repair with your Android device again, just press the PS button as you used to be, but make sure your Bluetooth option is enabled on the Android device. To use the controller again with your PS4 console, you have to connect it with the micro USB cable to the PS4 and pair it manually. Anyway, if you have multiple controllers laying around, I recommend you to spare one for the portable experience exclusively and keep it paired. It will avoid the hassle of pairing and unpairing with each device whenever you want to play the other way. And finally, let me show you the DS4 to smartphone clamp holder for the complete portable experience. It's available on Amazon and you can get one for below $10. If you're interested, I will put the link below for the particular one which I'm using right now. There are very many varieties to choose from, just search online and get the one you like. The installation process is pretty simple, just open the shroud and wrap it around your DS4. Press these two ends of the clamp holder each other and you will hear a click sound, which means it's hold everything in place. Now take your smartphone and slide it in like this. It is a spring-loaded mechanism like you can see on some selfie sticks or the smartphone holder for cars and stuff. Now be holding the controller and smartphone firmly together as a single portable gaming unit. And we have a dial here to adjust the screen position to whichever way pleases you the most. Now you're all set, so enjoy playing your favorite PS4 games on your Android device from anywhere on the globe. Hope you liked the video, leave a like if you do, subscribe to watch more and enable the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new one. If you found it helpful, why not share with your friends as well, and also comment your experience and opinions down below, would be a great thing to do. This is me, your host Amal Rafiq. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon with another one.